everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, this is the place to learn all the tech basics with zero confusion. Today's topic is one you definitely use every day, even if you don't know it yet. And yep, hit that subscribe button so you are not left behind. Linus, I keep hearing this word database everywhere. What is database exactly?
That's a great question, Max. Let's break it down. If you have ever logged into a website, searched for a product, or watched a movie online, you have already used the database.
So what actually is a database?
So Max, a database is just an organized way to store data so you can easily access, manage, and update it later. Think of it as a giant super smart spreadsheet that apps and websites use behind the scenes.
So instead of having thousands of files and folders, a database keeps everything structured?
Exactly. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you're running an online bookstore, Max. You need to keep track of your books, authors, customers, and orders. And you need to connect them all in one place. A database lets you do that quickly and efficiently.
So are databases just tables?
Pretty much. Most databases are made of tables, where each row is a record and each column is a field. So each row, we call them a record, and each column, we call them a field. But the real magic happens in how those tables connect to each other.
You mean like how customers connect to orders or book to authors?
Boom! You got this, Max. And that's where ERDs come in.
Okay, wait, what's an ERD?
ERD stands for Entity Relationship Diagram. It's basically a map of database. It shows the main things you are storing, like books, users, or orders, and how they are related to each other.
So it's like a blueprint before you build the actual database?
Exactly. It helps you plan everything out. Each box in ERD table represents an entity, like a table, and the lines show how they are connected.
So can I draw an ERD for my favorite game characters and their weapons?
Absolutely. And that would be an awesome project. The concept applies to anything with relationships.
Before we wrap up, can you explain what exactly is inside the database table?
Sure. A database table is made out of rows and columns. Think of like a spreadsheet. Each row is a single record, like one customer or one book. Each column is a field, like a name, email, or a price.
And how do tables connect to each other?
They are usually linked using something called keys. A primary key is a unique ID for each row, and a foreign key is used to connect it to another table. That's how we can, for example, match customers to their orders.
So it's like a digital puzzle. All pieces fit together.
Exactly. It's what makes databases so powerful.
Alright, I get what tables are now. But why is it important to structure them like that? Rows, columns, keys. It feels a bit much.
That's a great point, Max. Because the structures help us ask the right question, the smart question. A well-designed database doesn't just store information, it makes it easier to find patterns, track history, or even automate decisions.
Like what kind of questions?
Good question. Let's say you have coded your database and you want to run queries. For example, which author has sold most books? Or which customer has placed the biggest order last month? That's only possible because your tables are organized and linked properly.
So it's not just the storage. It's about relationship and insights.
Exactly. Without structure, you'd be stuck digging through chaos. With structure, you can generate reports, power dashboards, or build apps that feel super smart.
This makes me wanna try design my own little system. Maybe for my game inventory or something.
That's the goal. We want you to be excited about databases. And your game idea is such a great idea. Once you understand how tables and keys work together, you can build any system from a blog to a business.
Alright. This was super helpful. But I feel like I need to see it in action.
Perfect timing. In the next video, we are going to show you how to actually design your first ERD diagram and create a simple database structure. That way, you will really understand how it all works.
So please don't forget to subscribe and ring the jingly bell so you don't miss it.
Bye!